Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. Today we are testing new content recently added to Raceroom.
30 minutes.
Here is a race in Volkswagen Scirocco GR2 at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit.
Okay,
Scirocco
Lucas,
is a classic
stay calm,
racing car from
focus.
70s, based on production model.
Green.
Volkswagen start working on the car in early 70s to replace aging Carmen Dia coupe.
Right side.
Golf platform was used as a base, but almost whole car was re-engineered to fit new styling by Ghetto Gidro.
Still there.
Ghetto Gidro was responsible for cars like Ferrari 250 GT, Maserati Merak, Maserati Boomerang, Lotus Esprit S1, the Tomaso Mangusta, ISO GRIFO, and even DeLorean.
Still there. Clear right.
New Scirocco was first shown in 1973 Geneva Motor Show, but first models in Europe was available in 1974 and in North America 1975. First models was sold with range of engines from 1.1 liter to 1.6 liter and 1.7 liter what was offered in North America. Raceroom bringing Scirocco with 1.6 liter inline 4 engine with 176 brake horsepower and 855 kilograms with a driver. Success of Scirocco convinced Volkswagen to get more involved in motorsport. Raceroom model is driving very well as the front-wheel drive car. You need to be careful with the throttle as the car can get lots of understeer in the corners. Driving this piece of history is a joy and a pleasure. With a lot of fights on the track, as the cars are driving usually close to each other, even in the later parts of the race.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
E10.
Here in the background you got a race on iconic British track, Brands Hatch. Raceroom just brought the Grand Prix layout of this track to their simulation. Brands Hatch was first an amphitheater-like hole in the ground, and was usually used as military training ground. The place belongs to Brands Farm and it was first used by Gravesend cyclists led by Ron Argent with the permission of the owner. First race was held in 1926 between cyclist and cross-country runners.
Still there.
With time, Brands Farm was used as the grass track for motorcycle racing on farmland.
Still there.
At that time kidney-shaped track got into use. Track was used during 30s, mostly for informal races but after being used as military car park, what led to intensive bombing during World War II, track needed lots of work to become professional racetrack. Races resumed quickly after war, and in 1947 BBC was transmitting first motorcycle grass track event. In 1950 Single-Seater Racing Club, 500 Club, persuade owners to put tarmac surface on this what at that time was called Brands Hatch Stadium. Approval for racing circuit was given by Royal Automobile Club after demonstration of handful of 500s, with a young Sterling Moss between them. Brands Hatch was opened in April 16, 1950 as the first post-war purpose-built racetrack in England. 500 Club held first Formula 3 races that day, 10 of them to be exact, with 7,000 spectators.
The leader has just done a 146.
First victory was for the man who later
Lucas.
became legend
Come
in
on,
Formula
stay
3,
focused.
Don
Apexes
Parker.
and exits. Apexes and exits.
Car left.
The old farm track was 0.75
Hold your
miles,
line.
but new tarmac was 1 mile, and
Hold
at
your
that
line.
time was run
Clear
anti-clockwise.
left. On your left.
Between 1953 and
Hold
1954
your
track expanded. Druids Hill Bend, a
Still
pit
there.
lane and raised spectators protection banks was built.
Hold your line.
Now track was 1.24 mile long.
Still there.
Direction of racing was changed
Hold
as
your
well
line.
to
Clear
clockwise
left.
and that forced to create Paddock Hill Bend, downhill first
Right
corner of
side.
the track.
Still there.
Corner where Druids Hill Bend was joining old track
Hold your
created
line.
another challenging corner now called Bottom
Clear
Bend.
right. Right side. Still there. Clear
With
right.
rising popularity of motorsport, and greater number of races at Brands Hatch in the 50s. In January 1960, Kent County Council gave planning permission to extend circuit to 2.65-mile track. From now Brands Hatch have two layouts, kidney-shaped Indy track and large Grand Prix track. John Hall said, "For the first time ever, Britain will have a Grand Prix track within 20 miles of London." New track was scheduled to be ready for August bank holiday meeting and was finished in June for testing. Track debut was held as planned with entries from BRM, Cooper, Ferrari, and Lotus. Huge crowd created record traffic on A20, road leading from London to Brands Hatch, coming to see Silver City Trophy Formula One race. Jack Brabham won in the Cooper Climax by just 4.4 seconds from Graham Hill in BRM P48 after the gearbox failure in Jim Clark's Lotus after leading 22 of 50 lap race. The fastest lap was set jointly by Clark and Brabham in 1 minute 40.6 seconds at a speed of 94.82 miles per hour.
Still there.
First Formula One Grand Prix was held at Brands Hatch in July 11, 1964, and supposed to share it in alternate years with Silverstone until 1986.
Hold your line.
Race was given a courtesy title European Grand Prix.
Clear left.
Jim Clark won the first Formula One race at Brands Hatch by 2.8 seconds from Graham Hill in the BRM P261, and third, John Surtees in the V8 Ferrari 198. 1964 was the busiest season for Brands Hatch, with 14 car race meetings. As Formula One was due to be back in 1966, in 1965 there was new non-championship race held, named Race of Champions, sponsored by Daily Mail.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
In 1973 James Hunt made his debut in Hesketh Racing's March 731.
Careful with those gear shifts or the transmission ain't gonna last.
In 1976 safety work was made, with realignment of Paddock Hill Bend and Bottom Straight, from then known as Cooper Straight. Last Formula One Grand Prix was held at Brands Hatch in July 13, 1986. At that time motorsport governing body, FISA, wanted to sign contract for a longer period of time and Silverstone was chosen as a better facility.
Car left.
In 1988 Brands Hatch changed again with an introduction of Dingle Dell chicane instead of Dingle Dell corner. This was changed again in 2002 for World Superbike Championship and became Sheen Curve. Over the years Brands Hatch hold many races from many series like F1, DTM, GT3, BTCC, WTCC, and even NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series.
On your right. Hold your line.
Raceroom just added Grand Prix layout.
Hold your line.
They've got Indy track for years and it was constant asking for Grand Prix version of the track. It was worth waiting as the track is very well done and it's a great addition to the large amount of content they offers. My race in Scirocco on this car went very well and I hope that you all will enjoy this great historic track that is in use till present day. Thank you for watching and happy racing. Bye now.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Well done, fella. That's a new fastest lap for Lindstrom, 144.3. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds, B6. That's your best lap in the session. Oh, Lukasz, come on, track limits. Come on, keep digging. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Yellow flag in sector 2. Fastest lap for Lindstrom, 144.0. Sector 2 is clear.
On your left. Still there, clear left.
Come on, Lukasz. Nicely done. There's got to be a chance here. Keep harrying him. They're pretty slow through Sheen. P5. Your lap time was at 145.0. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Awesome. Well done. The gap to Scott ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2. Okay, Lukasz, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag Sector 1. That's a new fastest lap for Lindstrom, 144.0. P4, you've just done a 145.1. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Okay, Lukasz, we're halfway home. Fuel is tight. You might need to save some fuel to get to the end. Sector 2 is yellow.
On your right. Clear right.
New fastest lap for Lindstrom, 1:43.9. Yellow flag, Sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Green flag, Sector 2. That lap time was 1:44.6.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, Lukasz. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Left side. Clear left.
You've used half your fuel. The gap to Peter ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Keep it coming, man. This is great. P3. You've just done a 1:45.2. Sector 1 is clear. The gap to Scott behind is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Car right. Clear right.
That was a 1:45.4.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Fucking great pass, mate. Well done. Okay, Lukasz, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap to Lindstrom ahead is increasing. It's now 5.1 seconds. That's your best lap in this session.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well done, Lukasz. Great move. Keep it up. Leading. Your last lap time was at 1:45.1. All right, Lukasz, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to Lindstrom behind is increasing. It's now 5.3. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1. That lap was a 1:45.0. That's 5 minutes remaining. P1, come on, bring it home. Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. We're quickest at the moment. Okay, Lukasz, your lap times are pretty consistent. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. You're in the lead. One gallon remaining. Sector 1 is yellow. Well done, mate. You made them all look silly today.